Huh?
Uh, Hello, guys.
Hey, hello everybody. Hello
Yeah,
everybody in the chat room.
yeah. It was pretty nervous week. We had a news about detective committee of Russia that put out with this uh, investigation,
Okay.
and investigation was concerning the scams in Roscosmos. Roscosmos is Russian NASA agent, like NASA. So it's like
Yes.
uh, if you didn't know, each and every one who's going onto International Space Station is starting out from the ex-Soviet Union, which is like Kazakhstan, and we have it like pretty close to Russia. It was Russia even before in the 19th century and 20th. In the beginning of 20th century, it was Russia, and then it was Soviet Union. Now it's Kazakhstan. So it's called the Baikonur, and it's called Cosmodrome or space, how do you call it, launch site, right? Have you heard about it?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I'm familiar with RASA and all
Yeah,
the other fake space agencies out there faking space.
yeah. I mean that everybody's starting rockets and going from there. Have you heard about it? So it's like the only place that they go when they have a human in the rockets, right?
The only thing they sent to space was our imagination. That's the only thing they sent to space.
So
That's
this
all
is
it
like no,
says.
we have to like check what they're talking about, right? So we can figure out what's real
Absolutely.
narrative and
Absolutely.
where we can argue with them and make it more specific, like right, not a uh, common thing, like a specific thing. So specific thing is the Russian detective committee, which is like FBI,
Hmm.
right? They had opened up an investigation on the scams in Roscosmos, and those scams concerning money laundering and the offshore money, laundering. So it's like they sent this money to certain accounts in offshore jurisdictions, and then just got rid of them. So it's like totally laundering scheme. And I wonder if NASA has such investigations from FBI, because I've heard you guys had a huge investigation on Pentagon.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, because the Pentagon lost like trillions and trillions of dollars out of their budget and can't explain
Yeah,
where it went
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Uh,
I've seen
yeah,
something like this. Like they had like investigation, and they were
yeah,
talking with them in the Senate committee, I think, Congress
yeah.
committee, and they were like
Donald
asking,
Rumsfeld. Yeah,
yeah, and they were like asking where are the 5 trillion,
yeah, yeah.
and they're
I
like,
don't know.
oh, we just don't know.
That's because they robbed the government. They
Yeah,
robbed, they robbed the government, and they had to explain to the American people where $5 trillion went.
yeah,
Because if that was one of us, man, we'd be in jail. That's what I'm saying. Like if if we lie to the government, we end up in jail. But they lie to us. You know what I mean? Nothing happens. It's mind blowing, and we just
yeah,
allow this shit to happen.
yeah. And we had some event today, and that reminded me of uh, your President Ronald Reagan that you had in the 80s.
An actor.
Yeah, with that actor, right? What the first thing, all those actors, you know, ex actors have nice speech, abilities and
Right.
talent to speak fluently and ignite some emotions in the crowd, in the people, like control and manipulate, like
Right.
hypnotize this.
Tricking
So
the damn masses. That's
yeah,
what they're doing.
so this is like this is their actor ability. It's like the talent that they have. That's why they become actors. Actually, that's why
Yeah.
they take all those roles. They feel
Yep.
themselves as the person which they're like acting about. Like, and
Yes.
that's why they can totally
Right.
put the mask on and be like totally like that person supposed to be. Like, okay,
Absolutely. And that's
yeah,
why you get a pentagram. That's why you get a star in Hollywood. You get a pentagram for tricking the damn masses if you know how to do it good. You get a
Yeah,
star, they give you a star.
I wonder, was Ronald Reagan a star on Hollywood?
Oh, absolutely, he's got a star in Hollywood. He was tricking the damn masses as well.
Yeah, okay. So he had
Huh.
some experience in, I think he was like in Senate or government before he got presidency. So it's like not like he was like actor and then the same and next day he became president, right? And what we have in Ukraine, we had these elections, not so-called elections, and we also got actor as a president, not the actor but the comic, like a
Yeah.
stand-up comic, but he's like.
Yeah.
That's the TC.
We got an actor as the president in
You said
Ukraine just
stand-up
right
comic.
now.
That's what it is. I mean, we got a stand-up comic for a president too. I
Yeah,
don't
and
even listen to it. It's just horrible. I don't even follow none of it. It's a reality TV show I don't want to buy into. I
well,
don't even
they
care
like
about it.
using this technology one more time. So they
Right.
want the person to be like something like a curtain, so he
Right.
won't be showing the real thing. He was like
Yeah.
playing with this.
The
This
Wizard
is
of
like a
Oz.
theater.
Yeah.
You also have a curtain in the theater, right? That's why it's
Yeah.
all connected in my point of view. Because
Yeah.
once you have the curtain on, you have one narrator or announcer who can talk whatever, and you won't see what's going behind the curtain, right? And they
Yeah.
may
It's like
change in everything.
yeah,
Then
it's
they
like the
open up
Wizard of
the
Oz
curtain
and shit. Yeah.
and you see, oh, what the fuck? You have a house. Just a second before it was like, I don't know, swimming pool or
Uh-huh.
whatever. It's like this is the curtain thing, and this is why acting you have all this stuff,
Yes.
and that's why they can use those people also to control
Yes.
the potential interest of the shippo. So shippo gets interested. Why are they stealing money? That's why they having all these investigations. Why they have all those confesses that uh, it was proved that all this money got lost or scammed or I don't know stolen, and they don't have anybody to
No.
put in jail for
No.
such amount.
Sorry, we lost $5 trillion. We don't know where it's at. It's a clerical error. It's a clerical error. You know what I mean?
The Pentagon has secured a $630 billion budget for next year, even though it's failed to even account for the money it's received since 1996. A whopping $6.5 trillion of taxpayer cash have gone to defense programs, none of which has been audited.
This is the kind of thing that you would think would bring Capitol Hill to a screeching halt. There'd be hearings kind of almost daily. You'd have various committees looking into it. None of that. It just leads to massive waste, and there can be all sorts of fraud that you don't know about. Just one example, when the Inspector General looked at Iraq, which was a lot of money, but in the grand scheme, just a portion of the money the U.S. spends. What they found was about $50 billion of the money the U.S. spent there was wasted, and about $6 billion was completely lost. They had no idea where it went. It was completely unaccounted for.
How do you call a person who goes into the jail for everybody else? It's like only one goes and everybody else like gets free. How do you call this person in America? We have it. We call it
It's called a tough motherfucking hero. And then when he come out, he's gonna be taken care of.
yeah, but he gets paid for this, right? So he
Yeah.
gets paid for going to
Get
jail
paid.
for
Absolutely,
everybody
for
else.
everybody else, right?
And they
Absolutely.
stole all the
He's
money.
well taken care of, right? He's got carpet in his jail cell, right?
Yeah, and they like watch him so he won't talk,
Yep.
and they like know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's like confessing. I'm totally confessing. I'm guilty of this crime, and nobody else was influenced by this crime. So why I know this stuff because I was, economics crimes department. So we also were so stolen, working with corruptions, right? Also
Mhm.
working with the scam because it's economic scam.
Okay.
So that's why I know all this stuff, and that's very interesting because nobody's talking about it in flat Earth. People just trying to. I want to talk about the money. I want to make some video. If you got some cases from what you had in NASA, we would it would be great to make a video, like a specific.
Well, it's all.
Like,
This is what's going on, Philip. Saying they're on the need to know basis out here. So you got a lot of people that work in the government that don't know shit. They are as dumb as the dumbed down masses they serve for. So what they do is they investigate these cases on their own, and they go to their superiors. Their superiors may be not aware of the reality of life as well. But the guy superior's boss knows everything what's going on. Okay, so he tells them and says, "Oh, well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And yeah, go ahead. You can investigate this. You can investigate aliens. We want you to investigate that. We want you to investigate this stuff. But you know what? Don't investigate that because." It's just like people. They're not going to tell people that go into the military all the secrets. You know why? Because they're serving a short term. They're serving a 2 to 4 year term, a 4 year term, 2 to 4 year term, and it's a done deal. It's a done deal. So they're not going to expose. And then once that term is over, they go back to general population. So it's a need to know basis, and it's just like when they building these bases, they contract different things. So. You have the group of people that build this, a group of people build this, a group of people that build this, and everybody's building something, but no one knows no one knows exactly what they're building.
Yeah, it's
what I'm saying? It's compartmentalized, right?
It's called the matrix. It's called the matrix government governance. It's like a matrix management system.
Right.
It's one of the systems that you learn while gaining Master of Business Administration degree. It's one of the disciplines called the matrix. Matrix administration, matrix management, matrix government. It's all the same.
Think about it. Think about it. I call NASA right now. I speak to a secretary or someone that answers the phone over there. You think that person answering the phone is going to know what's going on at this vacant space? Probably not. I guarantee you she probably don't. She probably thinks they're going to space and the people that she worked for, they're doing great things. They landed a rover on Mars. She thinks that there's satellites in space because she's indoctrinated too. She got people in NASA that think space is real.
Yeah.
So you only have that's why that's why they have been successful in keeping this lie going for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So not everybody's in on it.
Have you seen a video when somebody like Nathan Thompson talking to NASA employees, like he was catching them in a bar?
Yes, I made a video with him, and actually doing that. I'm trying to interview this guy that worked for NASA, and they know what's going on. They hear it. They see it online. They have to hire trolls. It got so bad one time, like 2 years ago, we were hammering NASA so hard that they literally had to shut their page down, hire trolls, hire people just to combat us. Why do you think there's a big disinformation campaign going on to discredit the flat Earth? Right, because they're losing. NASA is losing big time. People are starting to wake up that they didn't go to the moon. That's sounding ridiculous every day. Because people are starting to realize, wait a minute, we haven't been back there in 40 years. And they destroyed the technology and all the telemetry to get there. Come on. 1 + 1 is always 2. And then, even if people don't see the flat Earth yet, they're going to start realizing, oh, that's why they faking space, right? They're faking space because they're trying to hide what this place actually is, okay? Simple as that.
Let me show you something.
Right.
I don't know if I've been showing it before. This is NASA Facebook page. Can you see it? Can you see what I'm showing?
Yep.
NASA Facebook page, guys. So we have 21 million people.
Yeah. And a lot of those people that follow them, like me, I follow them, and we're flat earthers. because we're watching everything they do. See, we wasn't paying attention before. Now we're paying attention. That's how they got away with it, because we wasn't paying attention. We're paying attention now. Everything they do is getting scrutinized. Everything they say is scrutinized.
Okay. So you have like NASA, right? 21.5 million people like this. 21 people, like 100,000 and 150,000 people more follow this. So it's not like they liking it, but they following. Like more people following than they already like, right?
The people from around the world, right?
Yeah. So it's like it's okay to follow it, but why do you have so only 22,000? So it's like the ratio is like 10,000 times. 10,000 times.
Right.
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 10,000 times, guys.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't match up.
10,000 times is no. If you talk to anybody in SMM, which is social media marketing, you'll see that if they see this engagement rate, they'll say it's a fake audience. Okay, it's a fake audience. Nobody ever liked as much as 21 million. So why are they doing this? It's just, everybody can come up here and see the engagement rate really sucks, because this is just not enough for 22 million likes.
Unreal.
2,000 is just 100,000 times less than 3,000. I think you have as much likes on your post, right?
Yeah, more. Yeah, sometimes more than that. Yeah, I got more than that on some posts.
Look what they're sharing. 7,023 shares of the picture that a space astronaut.
Yeah, that's only 7. Yeah, that's 723 shares. That's it. That's it.
Touching such a cute picture.
Yeah.
Right. So every girl's supposed to be sharing this video, this picture, but only 700. My cats are fighting.
Yeah, my cats do that too sometimes. Yeah, but what do those spacesuits protect you from? They don't protect you from nothing. What do they protect you from?
I mean, if they faking this SMM of their official page, let's see the YouTube channel, so we can have more closer look at them.
Oh yeah, out there, YouTube. When I was waking up to the flat Earth, I spent hours, hundreds of hours watching all of the NASA videos.
So watching all the. Yeah, they have like around 4 million subscribers, right? Can you see it? And we have 127 right now in this live stream.
And I guarantee you, like 60 of them, half of them are flat earthers laughing at them.
Let's see the videos, the current videos, like we are going 4 million views 6 days ago. Let's check it out. What do we have? Incredible Reddit. So they have promotion on Reddit. I've seen a bunch of those Reddit posts on Flat Earth and NASA. So what do they have? They're winning us in Reddit. Look here. And they have a bunch of Twitter subs.
Well, you know what? Yeah, when you're making $53 million a day, you got money coming out the wazoo. You can do anything you want with that kind of dough.
See, they are not even optimizing their video at all. They have a too short title. They have not much text, but still getting 4 million views when they have
Yeah.
Like ordinary stats for them is like 100,000, around
That's probably all
100,000.
made up
So
shit too.
probably this is was paid for,
Yeah.
promoting, because
Yes.
look how many reference do they have. They have 100, 1,000, 1,400 reference links. It's like a lot. 1,400. They probably put it on each and every magazine, website and stuff like this, like news stuff. So this is where people came from to watch this video. I bet they had it on some news media portals like CNN, NBC, and
Right.
stuff. Look how many government and pro-government advertisement is spent, because this is a PR company. NASA is a private organization, just like each and every organization is. It has the budget and the marketing department and the public relations department, who are actually doing all this job and putting all this reference
Yeah.
for this video. It's like 6 days ago, guys, and they have already 1,000 reference links
That's crazy. Yeah, and they're messing
from
with
the
the
media.
numbers. Yeah, they're
This
messing
is
with the numbers.
just buying traffic from media sites.
Yeah, look at the views. 6 hours ago. Look at the views. That's insane.
Yeah, 469,000 likes, and no comments at all. How can it be? Because they bought it all from the media. This is from the media, guys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, they closed the comments of frighteningly flat earthers. They don't have a moderator.
Yeah, they let me tell you what they did. They got so the flat earth has been tearing them apart, ripping them a new asshole every day. They would hire trolls and they just decided on some of them just to turn off him. They can't deal with him. They can't deal with their because that would expose how many people dislike them. You understand what I'm saying?
Let's check out the Hubble University, like a smaller view video, and check it out.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. They got a trash can in fake space. It's mind blowing. You believe cartoons.
See, their ordinary types of reference here is 36, because they didn't buy it in the media. They didn't buy this product placement in the media. Public relations department didn't buy anything this time. So this is their ordinary view count, and it looks like real. Look, 2,500 likes.
61 thumbs down. It's all bullshit, man.
No, it looks like real, because probably not each and every one who follows them as a flat earther sees each and every video, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because they the algorithm of Google will not show you the video that you dislike often and just don't watch it unless you comment it via the link you have, or via the browser features, or via the page.
Go ahead, play that bullshit video.
So it's like talking about my videos, right? I can prove it easily. So the algorithm was changed in April, and what algorithm actually does right now is that it doesn't show you the video that he doesn't want you to see.
Gotcha.
Okay, and this is the problem, because people losing their view counts, and
yes,
these are not informing the flat earthers about this video at all. So they don't see this video to go there and put the dislike. Okay, this is the problem, because if all these 16,000 dislikes would come, we would see like a huge amount of dislikes, right? And only 2,500 likes. So they don't want it to be. That's why they changed the algorithm and supporting these official channels, not showing the haters their content in the recommended and in the YouTube feed that you have on your phone and stuff, right?
Yes.
when you open the main page of YouTube, you have recommendations, like what I do right now. I see like recommended first, and some videos that he recommends me. So only one of it is actually concerning the mudflood right now.
Yes.
And the rest of them is just, some crappy shit that I won't even watch.
Won't even
Like
watch. Absolutely.
volcano blowing up here. I'd probably watch Ed Basemaster, but it's like only 1 minute long. So
Right.
this is not only help me with anyone else. I may watch Nick Nimnen here. He knows I'm a YouTuber and he's like uploading. Like, I've been talking about Nick Nimnen yesterday in my video. So he knows I was talking about Nick Nimnen, and he puts me Nick Nimnen in the recommended here.
Nice.
Okay. So this is all the algorithm is about. He's not showing
Yeah.
your videos, Martin's videos.
No. Yeah.
I'm subscribed to all of these channels. Martin has videos like one video each 2 or 3 days, right?
Yes. And none of them there.
So this is how algorithm works. That's why the flat earthers don't see the NASA video in their feed, and
Right.
that's why they don't go there and put
Right.
dislikes each time.
And if you are making videos and you hear this, don't tag Flat Earth in anything. You tag Flat Earth in anything, they would bury it on the bottom. They've been doing that for a long time. So if you're going to make a Flat Earth video, don't even mention Flat Earth in the title. Don't tag it. Don't put it in the description.
Oh, they have an Instagram also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also they contract these little sub companies too to promote their indoctrination, their propaganda bullshit.
Look, here, that day that I've been talking about,
Right.
it's like 18th of May that they have this huge video.
Okay.
Look, they had like a huge raise of views, each like 1 million views in one day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
I'm
it's
not
like,
buying it.
so they bought the traffic because they suck probably.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. NASA is very unpopular right now. Because people are starting to realize, I tell people really quick, since they've been established in 1958, I asked them, I said, name one thing has NASA provided to society in all those years? And none of them say nothing. They don't know. They don't know. It's nothing. They get $53 million a day, and we can't even get now one real photo of Earth. None of us have never seen one real photo of what this place really is.
Here it goes. This is that video. This is the link for that video, probably. No, this is not one.
Have you seen the lunar wave video?
Oh, this is the link on the top here. We're going to the moon. It probably was on the news. Popular Science, CNN, Metro, Universe Today, Guardian, Washington Post. So it's pretty much a lot of media sources were posting about it. Daily Mail.
Have you seen the lunar wave video yet? Have you seen the lunar wave video yet?
Moon what?
Lunar wave video.
Lunar raid? No.
Lunar wave video. Let me show you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start the screen share right now.
Let me just, use. I'm screen sharing. I have to shut it down.